Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and welcome back to some more weight loss stories. If you're new here, please tap that subscribe button below for more weight loss stories and to join our awesome community, the Narwhals. What I've learned while losing 75 pounds. Alright, buckle up kiddos, because this is a long one. Here are some things I've learned in the process of losing 75 pounds. Hopefully they help you, or at least reiterate what you already know so you can kick your reluctant butt into gear. Disclaimer, keep in mind that these are things that worked for me. Everyone is different. I am not a health and fitness professional. Do what's best for you. 1. Slow and steady thins your face. Everyone says that they lost weight in X months, but for most people, the journey is an Appalachian Trail hike, not a quick walk in the park. Your journey started the first time you tried to lose 20 pounds, then gained more, and then tried to lose 30, and then lost some, and then gained more, and essentially took an express ride on the fluctuating bus. My number finally started to steadily decrease about a year ago, but the process of getting to that point took me a lot longer. Fluctuating isn't failure, it's all part of the journey. Don't beat yourself up. On this same note, why are you in such a hurry? Long-term healthy habits don't grow overnight, people, so stop expecting them to. Water your little baby step seeds and commit to the long game. Do you want to be fit forever or just for now? 2. Identify your why. What is your why? What is your reason for wanting to lose weight? If your goal is to be skinny, that's all well and good, but it's going to take you a long time to get there. That feeling of falling out of a pair of pants that were tight when you bought them? Amazing, but that feeling won't drag you through months and months of effort. If it's about someone else, a partner finding you attractive, proving someone wrong, strangers flirting with you, nope, also too weak. When you're talking yourself into staying on your meal plan after a 3-week plateau and the cookies in the kitchen are calling your name, you won't care about showing Francine from work that you can look hotter than her in a bathing suit. Find your why. Write it down, keep it in your head, whatever, but find it. 3. Take responsibility for your own choices. As soon as you say that you can't help it, as soon as you say that food is an addiction and it's in control, you are giving up your own power. That mentality is straight up poison. No one is making you eat. You are in charge of each decision, each choice you make, and each calorie you consume. So take responsibility, and next time you feel out of control, give yourself a reality check. Reiterate your why. Remind your brain that it's in charge. Does that make it easy? Hell no, but taking responsibility is an early step in revamping your eating habits. 4. Eat what you want, just less. Seriously, you can eat whatever you want, and just not as much as you want. I found that restricting food groups on any sort of diet never worked for me, and I tried them all. What finally worked? Making a meal plan that included foods that I'm excited to eat. I regularly plan meals like pita pizza, bacon grilled cheese and whole wheat, and banana nut muffins. Sort out your calorie goals, make a meal plan in advance, and include some things that you're hyped about. Does this mean that you can be healthy from eating junk food all day? Obviously not. The 80-20 rule is pretty solid. I try to include mostly whole and healthy meals overall. Also, there are plenty of ways to make pretty much any cuisine healthier. When I first started sustainably losing, I wasn't counting calories. I eventually moved into planning my meals based on my calorie goals in advance so I didn't have to think about it. Over time, I started making healthier swaps to add volume. There's not much about nutrition and calories that hasn't already been said. Find what works for you through trial and error, and then keep doing it. 5. There's more to you than a weight loss plan. Get a hobby, seriously. Find a way to redirect your energy and obsess over something that's not your weight or your food plans. Plan meals, weigh in, and then do something else. If you stick to your goals, you will eventually be the weight you want to be. And then what? Work on expanding your knowledge, finding new activities you enjoy, and mentally lightening up as you go along. 6. Don't borrow trouble. Do not create issues that don't exist, y'all. Worrying about ending up with a loose skin used to keep me up at night. And guess what? I don't have any. For me, I'm sure it's mostly straight up genetics. I got lucky in that regard. Secondly, I didn't rush or do some crazy crash diet to lose a large amount of weight quickly. I gave my skin cells time to heal. Also, working out. Dude, work out. Start small if you have to. Find an exercise that you enjoy. But you've got to move. I've been an avid exerciser for over 10 years. Even when I was at my largest, I was still in the gym or running 5 to 6 days per week. Of course, you may get loose skin anyway, and that's okay too. But allow things to happen in their own time, and try to refocus your energies on what's happening right now. Another borrowed trouble, don't expect a different body shape. Sure, it can be motivating to look at others' pictures, but when you hit your goal weight, you are going to look like you, not them. There's no Instagram filter for real life, and edited or not, people obviously choose the most flattering picture to post always. Random exercises and targeted fat loss attempts will not change your natural shape, so why not learn to love what you've got? 7. Celebrate milestones along the way. I didn't tell anyone I was trying to lose weight this time around, but those close to me obviously noticed and commented in due time. Each time I hit a mini milestone, 10 pounds lost, broke a plateau, reached a healthy BMI range, I celebrated in my own way. Celebrate each and every victory, scale or non-scale. To wrap this up, I've been feeling absolutely amazing for the first time in a long time. Of course, this is partly the weight loss, but it's also the personal work I've done in managing my own depression and anxiety. I am such an emotional eater, and I've gradually overcome this with concentrated effort. I also have PCOS, and have watched those symptoms alleviate as I got healthier. Mental health is supremely important, and reaching your goal weight will not automatically make your problems disappear. Love yourself now. Find non-food ways to soothe, and surround yourself with the life that you want. Most of the reason I've been able to sustainably lose weight all this time around is due to my prioritizing my mental health first. I've struggled for so long with weight loss, imagining that if I could just get to X size or X weight, I would be able to easily maintain my habits. Well, that's true and not true. If you develop the habits now, you will eventually reach X size. Eat like a healthy person, train like a healthy person, and you will become healthy. I can now fit into every single item in my closet. Even gifts from others that were always too small fit me. Most of my clothes are too big at this point, and I'm gradually purchasing a whole new wardrobe. I am thinner than I was in high school, and absolutely the fittest I've ever been. I'm wearing a size small for the first time in 10 years. But the best part is how I feel. Truly and simply happy. I'd wish you luck, but you don't need it. I wish you determination and commitment instead, and cultivate the life you want. No one else can do it for you. Found a pair of my size 76 pants, currently in 46, started at 650 pounds, currently 275. Picture. I went home over the holiday and found an old pair of 76-inch waistline pants. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the roads to bettering yourself are a myriad, but each one of them starts with the first step. I posted a few years, 5 maybe 6 years back, that I was depressed. I weighed 650 pounds and had a horrible relationship with food. I felt like that I didn't deserve to be better, but that I wanted to be better for my daughter. I was recommended to seek counseling, which I did. This led me to exploring options that would actually help a person of my size. Of course, of those options is gastric surgery, and I worked towards that. I lost 50 pounds before surgery and did 6 months of therapy and did nutritional counseling. I had surgery on December 13th, 2016. I recovered great, but it was still a long road. You hear all about everyone that has surgery and gains their weight back before they make it a year out. It taught me to listen to my body. It taught me that there is a balance to sweets, takeout, and other traps into which we so often fall before realizing it. It is not the easy way out. I struggle daily with my diet. I have very limited stomach space, so the choices in food I have to make have to be supremely wise. And chicken and potatoes make me sick. Sugar makes me sweat. I struggle to get a good 1,000 calories of food without hurting my stomach. Some people push through that pain and stretch it back right away. I will not throw away this progress. After 3.5 years, I'm currently hovering around 275 pounds, and if I have my excess skin removed, I would be very close to 200. I am still undecided on that as of yet, as I am totally happy with my current quality of life. Others in my family have followed suit. My sister had gastric surgery and is now below 150. My wife started only eating when hungry instead of the 3 meals a day model and has lost 40 pounds. And due to her increase in energy, we've been able to stay more active with our daughter, who is not overweight, but is greatly benefiting from the better choices that we are making, and I hope they last her a lifetime. If you are at the end of your rope, sitting in your chair, and debating using the bathroom on yourself because walking to the bathroom would be excruciating, hang in there. There is a road to start down for everyone. Find the one that works for you. And that brings us to the featured narwhals of the day from our subreddit. Our subreddit is a place to share pictures, ask questions, and get support on your weight loss journey. To join, just open the description below and click the top link. click Use App, install the Reddit app, create an account, and then click Join once you're at our subreddit. We'd love to have you join us on the subreddit. Once again, the link is below. Lucky Noel says, female 19, 5'4", May 2019 to July 2020, starting weight 230 pounds and currently down to 135, and excited to hit the 100-pound loss mark at 130, feeling so much healthier and stronger. And Mr. 31415 says, went hiking last weekend, 2 times in 5 weeks, and just in January at over 420 pounds, 6'6", I wouldn't have made it up that 4,000 foot mountain. And Not Name says, I'm halfway to my goal, starting weight 85 kilos, current weight 65, and goal weight 50 to 55 kilos. I still have a long way to go, but I'm slowly getting there, 14-week difference. Thanks for sharing Future Narwhals. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss stories that help you stay on track. Thanks for watching, Narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.